Hello, my fragrance fans. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. My name is Amber Fowler, and I've got some more Scentsy fragrance for you today. In today's video, I am going to share with you all of the different waxes that I have used for the month of May. So let's get into it. The first one that I used is Almond Croissant. So I know you've seen this one before. This one is one of my and my husband's absolute favorite scents. It just smells so good. Oh my goodness. It smells exactly like what you would think an almond croissant smells like. It kind of smells like almond extract that you would use in baking, and then like you've walked into a fresh bakery that's just filled with croissants, like that buttery, flaky bread. That's what you get when you get almond croissant. The description for almond croissant is: a fresh baked croissant is made even more heavenly with cinnamon sugar and an infusion of almond. Bon appetit. So after almond croissant, I decided to go with something a bit more citrusy. So I pulled out Spiced Orange Harvest. So you can see I left my little label on here, and I did that for all the rest of them. I just wanted to do that so you can see I do take the time to label most of my Scentsy bars so that I know which ones are older, which ones need to get used up faster. That's why that's there. So you can see I bought this in November of 2021. This was in a Bring Back My Bar set. This, to me, this smells like sun-kissed orange soda. I know that sounds a little strange, but it's very sweet orange, like punch you sweet orange. But then it also has spices in there that really make me think of like a cider almost. So it's like a sweet orange cider that also smells like sun-kissed soda. I do believe with a name like Spiced Orange Harvest, this was maybe intended for the fall season, but because it's so orangey, it's seemed appropriate for this time of year. And it was, I would say. Now, I have worn this before. I didn't really like it the first time, but the second go around, I felt like I enjoyed it a little bit more. So I wonder if I'm just kind of getting used to this scent. I don't know, because I don't normally use a lot of citrus scents, and I think like a spicy citrus scent was just something that I've never used in my home before. So I think it's gonna, like, it just took a little while to get used to. My husband says that he thinks this smells like Clorox or some kind of cleaner. I don't agree with that, but I mean, to each their own with their opinions on a scent, I suppose, but I didn't really get that. So the description for Sweet Orange Harvest is strong sweet oranges spiced with cloves and cinnamon. Like I said, this is just not a normal scent that I would use in my home, but I kind of like it because it helps to change things up. So I will keep using it and keep feeling it out. I'm always a fan of giving things more than one try, unless they're really detrimental, which in the world of Scentsy and fragrance, that doesn't make any sense. But if we're going to take what I say and translate it to other areas of life, just know, like, unless it's detrimental to you, it never hurts to give something a second chance. But that is Spiced Orange Harvest, and a little extra tip for the day. Following that citrusy, spicy scent up, I went with a dark, fruity scent. This is Midnight Fig. Again, you can see this is a Bring Back My Bar from April of 2022. In my previous What I'm Warming video, I mentioned the Huckleberry Clementine scent being my least favorite of the fruity scents that I have. I totally forgot about Midnight Fig when I said that. So this, honestly, it kind of smells very similarly to that Huckleberry Clementine, but it's less fruity and more dark and along the lines of a perfumey type of scent, but it's not piercing or anything like that. It has a weird vibe to it. So maybe this is just my lack of scent memory with fig. My only encounter with fig prior to this in a scent is the brown sugar and fig from Bath & Body Works, and that smells so good, but that had the brown sugar sweetening it up, whereas this doesn't. So I think it's just a very dark, very, I want to say flat kind of a scent. There's nothing really bright in this. There's nothing really like making it stand out. Description for Midnight Fig is earthy ripened figs, and golden berries, tempered by musky woods, will open your eyes and captivate your senses. So while I was describing this scent, the word berry kept coming to my mind. So it's interesting now that I'm seeing that it does actually have berries in this. So think of like your typical dark black berry scent mixed with this fig scent, and it's just like a blend of bland. Because there's nothing really brightening this up. It's not these bright juicy berries or anything. It's really deep, it's dark, it's honed in, if you will. If that's your style, then maybe you'd like Midnight Fig. But like I said, probably my least favorite of the fruits, but not so bad that I wouldn't warm it again. And you can see we used 3 cubes. In fact, this last time I just used the one in our one little warmer out in the living room. So that is Midnight Fig. Following up that dark, deep berry scent, I went with something a little more fun and chose bubblegum. Bring Back My Bar from November of 2021, which is probably exactly when I got the Spiced Orange Harvest one too. So this one is straight out of the candy wrapper. If you remember the little double bubble bubblegum, it's like the little oval chunk with the yellow packaging and the blue. I'll try to put a little picture of double bubble up here. But that's exactly what this smells like. Not the sweet kind, like the one that had that slightly, like I want to say cinnamony kind of a punch to it. That's like, it just smells straight like bubblegum. The description for this is a true scent of baseball card bubblegum, sugar and cotton candy with a hint of mint. That's exactly what you get with bubblegum. It smells so good. So this is also bringing back some nostalgic memories for me too, because I remember as a kid going to the dentist and being able to pick which flavor of fluoride that they wanted me to use. And back then, like, they would put fluoride in this little like mouth guard, almost like foam mouth thingy. They'd put it all in there, and then you'd have to stick that thing in your mouth and hold it there, and you'd sit there and you'd watch the clock for a minute or however long you were supposed to hold that stuff onto your teeth. And I would always choose the flavor bubblegum, and that's like, this smells exactly like that. In my opinion, like if I had to go back and do this again, maybe I would just still try bubblegum just because it's fun and different. It's definitely the most unique scent, you know, that I have. It's, you know, not necessarily a bakery, and it's not really a sweet because of that mint, and so it's unique in flavor. I think it's definitely more geared for like kids. I feel like kids would really love this scent, and for me, I like it because it's a little nostalgic, but it's not something that I want warming in my home all the time. So you can see I've used up pretty like a good chunk of it. Still have 3 cubes. We'll probably only use 1 cube at a time to finish this out. But yeah, so that is bubblegum. Okay, so after bubblegum, I chose something sweet and fun, and you guys have seen this one before if you've seen my previous videos, but I finally used up my last cube of Vanilla Waves. So you can see I bought this particular bar in March of 2021, and I probably should have bought 8 more and put this in my Scentsy Club, but I did not have a Scentsy Club back when I purchased these. And at the time, this was my first bar of it, so I did not know that I was going to love it this much, but I do, hands down. I love, love, love this scent. I believe I have 2 more bars of this though, which I'm very thankful for. I was really hoping for this to come back in the spring summer catalog for 2023, but alas, it did not, and it's gotten away from me. So I'll have to wait until it comes back in a Bring Back My Bar, and then it's going in my Scentsy Club, because this scent is bomb. If you like beachy scents that make you think of eating vanilla ice cream in a waffle cone on the beach, then you are going to love Vanilla Waves. This is a very unique blend of that sweet, creamy vanilla and beach air. The true description for this bar is sea salt and vanilla crash into sticky caramel for an elegant fusion of opposites. And that's exactly what you get with Vanilla Waves. It's so uniquely amazing in the beachy kind of scent category and the gourmand scent category, like that bakery category, that I just, every time I smell this, I just have to deeply inhale and just keep smelling and smelling and smelling because it's just so good. And I comment on it that it's so good, like literally all day long as it's warming. My husband probably gets so annoyed with me, but this stuff is good. If you ever see this again, grab yourself a bar and try it out for yourself. All right, because I was actually out of town for a whole week this past month, I did not get to use very many wax bars, and my husband, he works a lot, so he doesn't really use the Scentsy stuff while I'm gone. Sometimes he will and other times he won't. This time he didn't. So I only have one more bar left to share with you, and it's the one we've got warming right now, and that is Sugared Strawberry. Again, you can see I bought this in March of 2021. That's exactly when I bought this bar. And the Mocha Doodle, if you remember that one, these were my buy 3 for 17 Scentsy wax pack that I purchased. Fun fact, that was my first real Scentsy purchase ever. To that date, my mom had purchased me a warmer and had given me a bunch of Scentsy bars for like Christmas and stuff like that. But yes, this batch of 3, pretend I have Mocha Doodle too. That was my first Scentsy purchase ever. So pretty cool, pretty sad that we're running low on these, but you know what? That is what they're here for. They're here to use and they're here to enjoy. So I am enjoying them. And I have plenty more where they came from at this point because I am obsessed. This scent is really sweet. It's kind of more of your artificial strawberry versus your fresh picked strawberry, which is fine, but it's a nice, bright, berry, fruity scent, perfect for spring, which is why I've got it going on right now. I've been dying to use this bar, by the way, for like a month now. And the reason why I haven't used it yet is simply because I've had all these other fall scents that I've still wanted to get in there real quick before they had to wait, you know, another year before I use them because they're all kind of getting a little old. So I want to make sure to use them while they're still good. But that's besides the point. The description for Sugared Strawberry is a blend of luscious strawberries, juicy currants, and California sun-kissed lemons. Wow, there's lemon in this. I didn't even know that, but now that I do, like maybe just like a faint touch. What I really get is that strawberry, juicy, bright scent. Nice and fruity, perfect for spring. Well, team, that is it for what I've been warming in May. If you enjoyed this video, if you got any fun information out of it, go ahead and hit the like button. That sends this video to other people so that other people can enjoy it just like you did. I'm gonna post some videos all around here of other things that I've made for you guys so that you can keep watching. Catch you there. Bye.